Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video, I will talk about how you can optimize PvE efficiency in Dehkia Olun's Valley. It is a spot preferred by many but also known for its poor performance. I will share the key aspects that my friends and I pay attention to this spot. First and foremost, like in every other Dehkia Lantern spot, this spot is time gated. You have a limit of approximately 2 minutes and 6 seconds per one cycle. This means that no matter how fast you clear each rotation, the amount of loot you can obtain in 1 hour is limited. Currently, it has a limit around 5.6k is maximum with level 2 scroll. It may change in future, but for the current situation, this is the maximum. While it is possible to get over 6k or even more by toggling the lantern on and off to reduce the expected time. It is not very efficient and consumes lots of fuel. Because of this inconvenience, I will skip this tactic. Okay, for this spot, of course, you need a Shy in your party. It's mandatory. You can see the Lightstone sets, crystals, and the Elixirs will be suitable for you on the screen. Depending on the situation, you can choose any perfume you like. So what are the general buff tactics? We need to allocate our buffs to 2 different rotations. In the first rotation, when the spot is initially opened, the first golem, the Shy will apply the debuff skill, the Misty Haze skill to the big mob. In this case, the other party members and the Shy will not use their e-buffs. In the second rotation, the Shy and the other 2 members will use the E-buff. This way, a more stable speed can be achieved without stacking too many buffs at the same cycle. You can optimize your class self-buffs and the party buffs for yourself and for your teammates according to class that you play. Let me explain the main mechanics. Our initial goal is to quickly reduce the golem's HP to 80%. Until we reach this stage, we can encounter with different skills by golem, which are the same as the normal Olun's Valley mobs. I have a detailed video explaining them located in the top right corner. You can learn the skills if you wish. However, in general, if you avoid the ping areas, you can stay safe without taking damage. But be careful at night times, because the minions not creating a ping areas and they may hit very hard. When the golem's HP drops around 80ish, it will use its first important skill. It will create a large ping area around itself and perform 3 periodic cycle attacks. You can block these attacks with your front guard, but remember there are mobs around you, so be prepared for PvE frame in the case that they pose a threat. Once you master your character and get used to the spot, you will learn to protect yourself in this stage and continue to dealing damage without interruption. I believe the golem's HP will exceed 70% at this stage. When the golem's HP drops below 70%, it will slam its arm to the ground. At this stage, you need to kill the arm. However, you should also focus the golem's HP and avoid killing it. If the golem's HP is very high, deal damage to the both arm and the golem from behind. Balancing this in your mind and get used to it may take some time, but generally it is better for the arm to die when the golem's HP is around 10%. When the arm's HP reaches around 30%, it will use its second major big skill. You can block this skill with your front guard during daytime, but you should dodge it with iframe at nighttime. There will be a single powerful explosion attack. When the arm uses the skill, 5 additional minions will spawn. These mobs are very tanky. I mean, it's about 4 times more than normal mobs. If you have self-buffs at this stage, you can refresh them. For example, I provide to my party members with the crit buff that I received from my Rabam skill. Additionally, the golem will use the triple wave skill it's first used, but at this stage, the skill can be considered a non-damaging. It's around 500 per tick, so it's not important. Therefore, you can continue your DPS without interruption. So let's talk about minions invasions. Minions invasion will begin shortly while you fighting with the tanky mobs. Before these invasions, all party members should gather at the single point and refrain from the moving until the mobs appear. Refresh your buffs. When all mobs approach, spread out and quickly kill them with high DPS and big AoE skills. This wave will come again. At this stage, refresh your buffs again. Whenever your Shy feel free, Shy should refresh the buff. Once you clear the second wave, the golem will become vulnerable. Defeat the golem and complete the cycle. If you linger too long at this stage, I mean if it takes too much to kill the golem may use the poison skill. Do not stand in front of the poison skill and continue DPS from behind. We usually kill it before reaching at that stage, so I couldn't provide an example highlight for you. Remember, one turn is only Shy debuff and the other turn all party members have E-buff. Adjust your Z-buff and the other buffs or party buffs according to the class you're playing. Alright, that's all what I wanted to convey. I'm now attaching 2 ideal cycles for you as a reference. I have tested this sport with many different classes on my channel and uploaded them as a video. You can also check them out if you wish. For continuity of these kind of video contents, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment and share it on your Discord. I hope you guys like my contents. Do not forget, video is just a game. Have a nice game.